Hey, I'm ElusiveKev, and welcome to the monthly vlog for September. A bit of a difference. As you can see, I've been shrunken into the corner. I can't get out of it. As we're in WRC8, and I thought I'd mix updating you about the plans for December and looking back at August with talking about WRC8 and talking about how good WRC8 is. As I was going to mess around in training, but look at all these exercises. We've got 10 on the asphalt. I don't know what the heck that layout is right at the end. We've got 5 on the gravel, 5 on the gravel again, but in a bit more of an oval. And again, 5 more on the gravel. As they're all about right angle turns and precision. I'm not all about that. Let's do some test driving in the arena. As we make it nice and noon, clear weather. We're just gonna go exploring. We could try one of the bonus cars, cause this is a car which actually isn't out yet. The Proton Iriz R5. Very much looking forward to it. So here we are in the arena then, where you just mess about. You get used to the car, just try out different setups and just get used to the gravel, the tarmac. Just try things out. Let's see what this Proton is all about. As you see, we've got no timer, no speedo, as you can clearly see the dash. And it can be a proper hooligan. Just destroy all the flowers. Do some burnouts in the car bar, do some racing. Or could head out to the point, just look out over the old lake. Out to the make-out point where all the high school kids are at. So yeah, let's drive around then. What shall we do? You can even practice your 3-point parking or your parallel parking. See if you're just practicing for your driving test. There you go. Yeah, let's talk about this channel. First of all, talk about August on this channel, so head on to the gravel. Check out what this Proton's all about on the loose stuff before going on the tarmac. Well, that's a bit tighter than expected. So August wasn't the best month on the channel. We didn't have any new games really to show off. We're trying to finish series. As then we got 1 episode left of Euro Truck. Keep on trucking, which I quite enjoyed for what it is. You know, it's not a simulator, it's just good fun. It's pretty nice. Just lacking an abundance of content, which you can expect mostly from, licensed video games. Like the F1 series just had the F1 cars really for mostly run with Cody's. You can't do much with that, unfortunately. So they've expanded it with the classic cars. So with F2 now. I'm sure they're going to have F3 in the future. So it's the same with MotoGP. They have all of the series, and same with this WRC. You got Junior WRC, you got WRC2. Kind of seeing the importance of having that junior structure in place underneath the big stuff, at least for video games. Same with NASCAR Heat, having the trucks, having the dirt stuff, having what I call it Xfinity, but I know it's something else now. And of course the Monster Energy Sprint Series, and NASCAR Heat 4 actually coming out shortly, as well as that's a pretty good crash. So we didn't get the old flipping going. Losing the rear. And yeah, just dealing with issues as well in life, and just got on too above the last meet of August, having to take a week off. Kind of unannounced, kind of unexpected as well. I just needed to take some time off just to recharge, so came back with WRC6, which was pretty fun to go back to, as let's get on the tarmac. Not that good on the gravel. And yeah, WRC6 was not bad. It was alright. It was nice to go back to actually try out properly for once. But it's just nice building up to this WRC8, which I am loving. I may not played it as much as I would like, because as you can see I've been sorting out other things as well. Once again, just life, so yeah, I hope I'll be bringing much more of this during the month. And hopefully September will be much better. With WRC, with maybe NASCAR Heat. I mean, I got NASCAR Heat 2, it was alright. Avoided 3, but I don't know. I'd be tempted to go back to NASCAR Heat with 4, but not sure. Maybe another one to get on sale a bit like MXGP 2019. So yeah, we didn't quite achieve what we wanted to in August. So in September, try and finish, finally Euro trucking, keep trucking after we've had a week of looking at WRC8. Same with MotoGP 19. I took a break from that, tried to see if there's any updates from Milestone. With the release of MXGP 2019, of course there are. There's been like one minor update, and that's it. So I'll definitely be going back to that, not this week, but next week. Or at least I'll start recording this week and get the episodes out next week. Of course, we've got Moto 3 to try and get through. I'll probably turn down the difficulty a bit as well. I'm just struggling on that. I'm just struggling on MotoGP 19. Like it's probably the best one for Milestone so far, but I don't know. I don't like the updates they've done to it. Well, I like one update and then they took it away immediately. It felt like, and they just haven't done anything since that update to repair it, so I don't know about you, MotoGP 19. I love and hate it. Just like most Milestone games. So we'll see in September if we can finally get out of Moto 3. That would be the aim, just like last month. What the hell was this? Oh, you can't really go exploring, can you? For God's sake. So, for September, apart from MotoGP, WRCA, ended of Euro trucking. I've got to do a track editor video for Supercross too, just remember that as well. So I'll definitely try and get that up, especially with MXGP 2019 coming out with the exact same track editor. Just with different locations. Well, this is like the Gincanas bit here, isn't it? So then we have the likes of iRace will definitely be back in the big way. Season 4 update just got released and it looks fun. It looks fun with the F3 on the new tyre model, the TCR car from Audi coming as well. Let's look at the Barcelona Catalunya, maybe not the best for racing, but always nice driving rounds, even with that dodgy last section they have now of the chicane. Like it's lots of fun. Also new series to try out as well. Like on the dirt oval side, we've got the sprint cars now. Gonna be trying that out on the dirt ovals. On the dirt road, they got the new. Well, it's not new, but they changed the Pro 2 trucks and made a light version with fixed setups, which is more on the rallycross circuit. So that could be good fun to try. And then the F3 car's got the new tyre model, so along with the Skippy, with the Ferrari GT3, with the TCR, with maybe IMSA as well as our motorcar series still. Those are our main series in iRacing, with the dirt ovals, and then IndyCar fixed on the main ovals. So lots to explore in iRacing. And then we just had the last update come out for Automobilista, or at least last content update. Released the DLC finally. These couple of tracks, so we're definitely going to try that out and maybe say goodbye to Automobilista before Automobilista 2 comes out in December. Very much looking forward to that. That's our one big game to look forward to now. The WRC 8 out. So for September, yeah, there might be grids coming out, but again, it's Codemasters. The DLC plans I'm not a big fan of again. So on this occasion, unlike Dirt Rally 2.0, I'm going to be missing out until probably next year when they complete the full edition. Oh, that's almost off. So yeah, so this month basically just getting through WRC8, trying to get up to that top tier WRC level. MotoGP 19, get up to Moto2 finally. Complete a couple of series, maybe Dakar 18 as well. Keep going back to it for a stage or two and then keep forgetting about it. Hopefully we can finally get on a run of it and complete the Argentina leg, which is the final part of the rally. Just got 5 stages, well, already 4 stages. The last one's kind of ceremonial, very short, just like the first stage. Well, let's go this way. So yeah, it's lots to still come out and overcome and hopefully finish this month, but most importantly show off, just like WRC8. Like, I think I said before it came out, like, I wanted this career mode to match be, it looks like the best career mode, sports career mode I've probably ever seen, or at least up there with, say, 2K. Like MLB The Show as well, and it is. It's definitely the best motor racing, I would say. Game, yeah, better than the F1 games, because the F1 games is about developing your car and about basically just beating your teams. It's not about training, it's not about taking part in historic events. Yes, they have them, but they're more, you know, side pieces. Historic events in this actually build to your reputation, morale, the credits earned. Like, there's an ecosystem in place, and they've done a great job, could have done, of filling that ecosystem up and not making it repetitive and boring. Like, you can rest, you can train. As you can see, there's lots of training stages to do, and especially in the lower categories, you're not doing every event. You only got 5 events in the junior WRC. You got 6, 7 or 8 at WRC2 level, so you only do like half the events, and then at WRC level you do every event, and so you get this build up in the schedule. And so far, I mean, we haven't got up to WRC level yet, it works really well. I've not done very well at junior WRC level on my first attempt, but I'm very much looking forward to being a privateer and building up the team and then trying to get to the factory level. There are the minor gripes, like the junior WRC car still doesn't handle right, like front wheel drive, but we're liking the classic cars, we like the I haven't really tried out the WRC cars, to be honest, but we like the R5 cars, which is like mini WRC cars. They say without the massive amounts of downforce. Another down point as well is the sound, probably. Like, it sounds alright, very average, especially compared to, say, Dirt Rally 2.0, where it's really good in Dirt Rally 2.0 from Cody's. Like, the force feedbacks maybe slightly just under or around that level, Dirt Rally 2.0 as well, but the feedback, especially on tarmac, is better. On gravel, it's pretty decent as well. And just overall, this is just a nice step, WRC8. It's, so far at least, we're only like 10 to 15 hours in. This is our first time really exploring a test arena as well. This is a nice addition. It's a bit like the compound, isn't it, in the MXGP games. And of course, it's something that we now have with the Dirtfish in Dirt Rally 2.0. We had in the Dirt Series. We had in Richard Burns Rally as well. And you kind of got that rally school feel with the training sections too. And even though you're not really taught how to improve it, maybe that's one way to improve the training, because you're not really showing how to do it, like get the golds. Maybe a bit like Gran Turismo, and you know, you get shown how to get that gold and then you go for it. Maybe that's something to improve on. But yeah, so far, loving you, WRC8. You are hitting the expectations. I'm even seeing, you know, people who kind of dismiss the WRCC as, oh, just arcade. This, even 7, which I really liked. Really loving 8, and that was fantastic to see. And it's like it's maybe hitting that point which the F1 games have done with Cody's, where they've hit that point where it can satisfy two very different types. In fact, I keep forgetting there's a camera there, isn't it? Like, normally I look to the right when talking, when recording these, because that's where the capture is. So I may say everything's okay, but yeah, now I've got to look up there as I keep crashing. But look at that beautiful view. I wish you could explore a bit more in the test arena, just like go out into the fields and everything. That'd be nice. But I have quite a few different routes. I haven't shown off everything in this little run, but yeah, there are quite a few different routes, and you got a bit like, say, Germany. You got like the wide open tarmac roads, and you got the narrow Vineyard roads. And same with the gravel roads. Like, you got this section which is a bit more wide open, but you got the tighter, more twisty gravel roads, as you've seen as well. You got rocks, you got trees, you got everything in it as well. So that's what's happening on the channel this month. Got WRCA every day this week, and then we'll slow it down a bit next week. I don't know. I don't really have a set schedule for the weeks at the moment, but I try and post at the beginning of the week put a schedule out for what videos expect in the weekend. But it's always going to be WRC8, MotoGP 19, finally get back into swing things on that. Euro trucking, keep trucking. Final career mode episode should hopefully be up. Maybe not this weekend, but next weekend. Hopefully Dakar 18. iRace will definitely be back this weekend. Maybe Supercross 2 could be the one video I'll go back to this weekend with the track editor, because I never really played out with that. Like, mine in 1, but I haven't done it in 2 so far. And yeah, that's it. Maybe Automobilista as well, to say goodbye to Automobilista. New content released, and then I never really know what to say about the team games, like the race rooms, the set of course, the competitiones, R Factor 2s. Like, just too much content has got released recently for us to also finish as well, to kind of look at them at the moment. But that's September, that's WRC8. Hope you enjoyed watching me drive incredibly poorly in the background around this test arena. And yeah, I'll definitely be in the corner now from now on. You get to see me just frantically doing this and crashing into trees and everything, at least in all the driving games. So WRC, iRacing for the time being, Automobilista. Not sure about MotoGP 19, because that's about immersion, how we play it now. It's not sure having me in the corner of the controller just gawking, trying not to crash and really concentrate is not what you need. That might break the immersion slightly. But enough the rambling. Back to the crashing in WRC8 shortly. So start watching. I'll see you next time. I wanted to flip it, to end it on the flip. Come on. Destroy all my fun, test arena. No, I can't even escape through the fields here. Teresa would definitely not approve this game.